Narcissism and compassion fatigue, the hidden toll on caregivers. Narcissism, marked by self-centeredness and a need for admiration, often places significant emotional demands on those in close relationships with narcissistic individuals. Caregivers, whether in personal or professional contexts, may find themselves particularly vulnerable to compassion fatigue, a state of emotional exhaustion caused by prolonged exposure to the suffering or demands of others. This article explores the connection between narcissism and compassion fatigue, its impact on caregivers, and strategies for maintaining emotional well-being in challenging circumstances. How narcissism contributes to compassion fatigue. Caring for a narcissistic individual presents unique challenges that can accelerate emotional burnout. 1. Constant validation demands. Narcissists frequently seek affirmation and attention, placing relentless pressure on caregivers to meet these needs. 2. Emotional unavailability. A lack of empathy in narcissistic individuals often leaves caregivers feeling unsupported or undervalued. 3. Manipulative behaviors, gaslighting, guilt-tripping, or other tactics can erode a caregiver's self-confidence and sense of stability. 4. Unrealistic expectations. Narcissists may demand perfection in caregiving, leading to feelings of inadequacy and frustration. Signs of compassion fatigue. Caregivers of narcissistic individuals may experience the following symptoms of compassion fatigue: emotional exhaustion, a sense of being drained and unable to meet further emotional demands; detachment, a growing emotional distance from the narcissistic individual or others in their life; decreased empathy, struggling to connect with the emotions of others due to burnout; physical symptoms, fatigue, headaches, or sleep disturbances linked to chronic stress; reduced sense of accomplishment, feeling that caregiving efforts are unappreciated or futile. The impact on relationships. Compassion fatigue not only affects the caregiver but also strains relationships with the narcissistic individual and others. Erosion of boundaries. Caregivers may sacrifice their needs to appease the narcissist, leading to resentment. Conflict escalation. Burnout can reduce patience and tolerance, increasing the likelihood of arguments. Social isolation. The caregiver may withdraw from other relationships to focus on the narcissist's needs. Strategies for preventing and managing compassion fatigue. Maintaining emotional resilience while caring for a narcissistic individual requires intentional effort and self-care. 1. Set firm boundaries. Clearly define limits on the time and energy devoted to caregiving. 2. Practice self-care. Prioritize activities that replenish your emotional and physical well-being. 3. Seek support. Connect with trusted friends, family, or support groups who understand your experience. 4. Encourage professional help. Gently advocate for the narcissistic individual to seek therapy or counseling. 5. Recognize your limits. Accept that you cannot meet all of the narcissist's needs and focus on what is manageable. When to step back. In some cases, caregiving for a narcissistic individual may become unsustainable. Recognizing when to step back or seek professional intervention is essential for preserving your well-being. Signs it may be time to reevaluate include persistent emotional or physical health issues, an inability to maintain other important relationships, feeling trapped or hopeless in the caregiving role. Conclusion. Caring for a narcissistic individual can be emotionally taxing, often leading to compassion fatigue. By setting boundaries, practicing self-care, and seeking support, caregivers can protect their well-being while providing the best possible care. Understanding the unique challenges of these dynamics is key to fostering healthier, more sustainable relationships.